All right, hey everybody, Phil Grigsby again here. We'll go ahead and get started. So the weekly weather briefing for today, the big thing, like I mentioned, is the increased risk of heavy rainfall and flash flooding as we move into Monday and Tuesday as a weak front stalls over the area. And we could even see that threat linger into Wednesday and Thursday as the front gradually washes out. The good news is we don't have any tropical concerns through the middle of the week. Before that, for the next few days here through Sunday, pretty typical July weather is expected. Some scattered pop-up storms in the afternoon, moderate heat risk through the weekend. We're going to see heat indices up around 105, and you can see that in the graphic here. Of course, the lightning threat is always a concern this time of year. We're going to see occasional lightning from pop-up storms each and every day. And of course, there's that marginal risk of seeing some excessive rainfall on Monday, and that could continue into Tuesday. I don't have Wednesday highlighted because I'm not as convinced that we'll have the heavy rain threat then, but it's something that we'll analyze over the next few days and let you know. And again, that heat threat through Sunday with those heat index values around 105. Like I mentioned, no tropical impacts over the next 7 days. We'd like to see that as we move into mid-July. And here's the excessive rainfall outlook for day 5. Main concern is going to be that localized flooding, especially in the low-lying areas with poor drainage, as we could get rainfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour. And so that could lead to some localized flooding issues. The threat is across all of southeast Louisiana and South Mississippi, but again, the heavy rain is going to be localized. The threat's the same across the area, but some areas are going to get dumped on and some areas are not, as we fully expect this time of year in this region. And the main threat is going to be in the afternoon hours when we get the storms to pop up. And again, similar conditions are expected on Tuesday. And then just kind of going into the extended period from the middle of next week into the weekend, it looks like temperatures are going to be trending above normal or leaning towards above normal conditions over that period. And we're also looking at leaning towards above normal for the rainfall as well. And that's tied in with that boundary that's going to be kind of sitting over us and gradually weakening, washing out over us, increasing our rain coverage and rainfall chances a bit from Wednesday into Thursday. Beyond that, going into the extended the next period that we'll do the weekly briefing for, it looks like we'll kind of revert back to a more typical summer pattern. But for the start of next week, it looks like it's going to be definitely a wetter period. So we'll have to worry about that increased risk of flash flooding Monday and Tuesday. And other than that, it's just going to be the typical heat and humidity that we see here in South Louisiana in early to mid-July. And so we'll go ahead and stop the recording, and I will open it up to questions.